Hey sis, just thought I'd give you a little video and a little tour of where we live. I'm actually standing at the back door looking out the back door towards the roadside that you can't see because we live about a half a kilometre off the road. And so here we go, I'll take you around the property and give you a bit of a closer look. Well, here's where we drive up to from the driveway. Half a kilometre long. And that side's the back of the house and this side's the front of the house. So we use the back of the house mainly to go in and out of, and the front area to sit and admire the views that I'll be showing you. The house doesn't look pretty flash from the outside, but it does pretty well inside. Nice, clean, neat and tidy. And this is the front, and we overlook our 50 to 60 acres. This is paddock number 1 we're in, which is the house paddock, and we're overlooking paddock number 2 and 3. That actually wraps around the whole property. Got a bit of a dam down there. Just in front of me here is a round yard for the horses. So once again, this is the front of the house, and we've got our lovely unstable yard. Unstable veranda, I should say, but where it's usable. We can also access underneath the house. Beside the house on this side we've got 2 dirty big tanks and a dog pen just there where they can actually go in and sleep. Up there's a weather station. Here we're looking at the back of the house, the backyard, obviously, where the birds are, where I was first showing you when I walked out. I was standing in the doorway at the back entrance. Here's paddock number 4 with a barn in it. And a little caravan that sits beside it. In this paddock today I've got the next door neighbour's stallion because he's got the vet coming to look at him. And on the left hand side of him is another paddock, which is a smaller paddock, another holding yard. And behind that, where you see the water tank, is where the chook pen is and the veggie garden area. On this side we've got another paddock with around 5 acres with a small dam in it. And then overlooking here onto the driveway side of the house we've got another holding paddock which is behind the bird aviary. Here is what we look out onto from the front of the house, around 30 acres worth. It's got 2 dams in it, 2 large dams in it that we're about to see, and just down there in the middle of the screen is a piggery. That's where Mum and Hermie and my dad and everyone that's going to come to stay, they stay down there in the piggery. There's our largest dam, and just a little bit further around is a smaller dam. Here I am pointing the camera down towards the front of the house, driveway at the roadside. So we drive up a half a kilometre, up around there, and it leads up into the front of the house, side of the house. We've got a car shed underneath and a laundry underneath. There's my bedroom up there with the bathroom beside it, and Paul's second bedroom window. There's me little Subaru. Paul's gone out for the moment. So we have quite a neat little property down here, which is pretty big, 60 acres in total. Our nearest neighbours are over there on top of the mountain, so we don't usually hear them or see them. Just looking over the piggery again, there's some cows in the background. There's our Charlie, the female cattle dog, our bestest of dogs, aren't you, Charlie Charlie? Here's one of my Goulians. It's the male, because the female's in the nesting box. And he's sitting alongside all the zebra finches. In this cage is my 10 cockatiels. And if you look through the wire, there's the little lovebirds that aren't really lovey-dovey. They're really nasty nasties. 2 female, lesbian ones. I can't show you my 3 horses at the moment because they're in the far paddock right down the bottom. And it's a pretty hot day, so I can't be bothered walking all the way down there. Here is Laurie the lorikeet. He doesn't talk yet, but will in the long run. Say hello. Hello, Laurie. I've got a baby Goulian in a little cage because he's hurt his wing, poor little bugger. Here's our female Maltese, who's eating a bone at the moment and has just come on heat, so hopefully she'll get pregnant soon. Here is Lickin' Lily. You should remember her from when you came up. She loves to lick a lot. Here's the male Maltese, MT. He's waiting for some sex, but Mara's out eating a bone. He's a bit tired. Here's Ledger on the outside on the front veranda. He's eating his bone as well. He's our new little puppy. Here I am standing on the front veranda where Ledger is, eating his bone, overlooking our acreage. In total we've got 60 acres here. I'm at the front of the house. Beautiful. So when we have a blue, one can go down the other end and one can stay up here. Our land is as far as the eye can see. Great for horse riding. The only downside to this property is that our next door neighbours go down that driveway just here. That actually goes around the side of the house and then goes up around the front of the house and actually goes down to the roadside. But that's cool, they only drive past, they don't live there and we can't see them. So we really do have no neighbours. Alright sis, well I hope you enjoyed the little video of where we live, etc. And one day I hope you're able to do the same thing too. Hope you had a good birthday party and I'll catch up with you pretty soon.